Welcome to Security Training with Vanta. As an employee, you're a big part of keeping your company secure. Understanding how to keep security top of mind can help you protect sensitive information at work and at home. We'll talk about why this matters and outline steps you can take to protect your company and yourself. Now, in case you hadn't noticed, I'm a llama. Little known fact, we actually make great guard animals. So I know a thing or two about protecting stuff. Security and privacy revolve around protecting your accounts, your devices, and sensitive information. In general, one of the most important things to remember is to trust your instincts. When in doubt, reach out. If you notice something that seems unusual, report it. Informing your team quickly can stop an incident in its tracks. All right, let's start by discussing how to protect your online accounts. One of the best ways is by using a strong and unique password or passphrase for each account you have. This could be a string of 4 random words, such as locate, shark, fuzzy, bean. Better yet, you can use a password manager, a tool that helps create, store, and fill in strong and unique passwords so you don't have to remember them. Strong means your password is long and random, making it difficult for a person or an automated program to crack. Unique means using a different password for each service. If you reuse passwords and one service gets compromised, your other accounts could be at risk too. Using a password manager can also help ensure that you don't accidentally log into a fake website. Next, enable multi-factor authentication for each account, preferably using an authenticator app, a biometric, or a secure hardware token instead of text messages. Multi-factor authentication, or MFA for short, is a way of logging into your accounts with something you know, such as your password, and something you have, such as an authenticator app or a secure hardware token, or something you are, such as a biometric, like your fingerprint or the face scan on your smartphone. MFA helps keep your account secure, even if someone gets a hold of your password. And it can protect you from common attacks, like SIM swapping, which is when attackers trick the phone company into sending your calls and texts to their phone instead of yours. This allows attackers to gain access to your multi-factor authentication codes sent by text message and combine these with your passwords to gain access to your accounts. And credential stuffing attacks, when attackers use lists of compromised usernames and passwords from past breaches to try to gain access to a user's other accounts. Being familiar with different types of online attacks can help keep you safe. Let's review the ones you're most likely to see. Malware is malicious software that can do things like log your keystrokes or take control of your device. Malware can be delivered through things like fake ads, attachments, apps, websites, and software downloads. You may have also heard of ransomware, which is a type of malware that blocks access to a user's files and threatens them until they pay a ransom. To protect yourself from malware, don't download software that you aren't familiar with, especially from external networks or other sources, or plug in thumb drives you don't trust. Also, it's a good idea to always install updates for your software or devices when you're prompted, even if they may seem annoying. Social engineering is a way of manipulating people into doing things or sharing sensitive information by presenting a fake story. So maybe it's an email, phone call, or message from someone pretending to know your teammates or posing as a person in crisis. And they can be convincing, mentioning personal details, playing into fears, curiosity, generosity. They may even promise a reward and convince you to download software or share personal information. Be mindful of what personal information you post on social media. And remember that photos can contain sensitive details too. Be careful about who you connect with, since attackers often create fake accounts to gain information. Phishing is a type of social engineering in the form of emails or text messages pretending to be a trusted person, app, or service. Phishing attempts can take you to a fake website to steal your login credentials or even download malware onto your device. To protect yourself, always double-check before clicking on a link or responding to something you aren't expecting or don't recognize, even if it seems like it's from someone you know.
If it's phishing, follow your company's process to report it.
When it comes to securing your devices, small actions make a big difference. Lock your screen before you step away from your laptop or phone, and enable passcodes or biometrics wherever you can. This helps prevent others from accessing any information on your device, especially if your device is stolen, or if you accidentally misplace it.
And like we said before, always update your software and devices when prompted to help guard against known vulnerabilities. And be sure to follow your company's guidelines for approving, installing, and using software.
Okay, lastly, let's discuss how to protect sensitive information. The most important principle to keep in mind is to only share sensitive information with those who need it.
Sensitive information should never be shared externally, whether through screenshots, meetings, public forums and portals, company websites, or otherwise.
Internal tools contain sensitive information, and the best thing you can do to protect this data is to keep it in these internal systems. If you do have to move data out of internal tools, make sure you're following your company's policies on how to handle it. Store the data on a company-issued device only, and delete the data as soon as it's no longer needed.
In addition, if you're an authorized user for posting any company information publicly, be sure to review and follow your company's processes to avoid posting any non-public data on public forums.
Now remember, sensitive information isn't just on our laptops. Any items left out can easily be photographed or taken. So if you're in an office, erase whiteboards after meetings. Keep your desk clear of printouts or notebooks, and discard sensitive documents in secure shred bins. Use headphones and a privacy screen if you're working from a shared space, so that what you're working on stays confidential to you, especially if you work remotely or on the road. And that's it for today. Remember, it takes each of us to help keep our companies secure and trustworthy. Thanks for being here.